Hi YouTube, this is Equilitic17, and this is my, I'm just playing Shyvana here, and it was a pretty good game. It shows how I play her and things like that, so, I hope you enjoy it. I am going to be playing with my friend, Adeptimpus. He is mostly a jungler. He always jungles, and when we play together, I basically always solo. We're gonna be, as you can see, the team comps. We have Tryndamere, Tristana, and Soraka. Soraka is gonna be going mid, and she's gonna do actually quite well. Their team comp is Teemo, Shaco, Sion, Sona, and Ashe. I'm gonna take out my. Sorry for the huge lorry coming in front. My mom says that I need air. It's okay. So anyway, I say to Tristana to go top because I warned him that I was gonna solo. I took solo rooms, etc., and he ignored that. So never mind. So I'm just gonna be basically laning against two persons. I was hoping to lane against Ashe and Sona, but I'm gonna end up laning against Sona and Sion. I'm gonna pull again there, and I'm just gonna go up to my lane now. I'm going to get exhausted and completely hammered right off the bat. You see a huge critical hit there, 192. Definitely gonna have to move way back on that. Tempest definitely needs to run there because that's where he sits. Sona and Sion is not the best thing to start off with. He doesn't have all of his health. Sorry. So I am basically gonna end up farming here. Yeah, I do end up coming back right now, but it's no problem. I'm gonna be harassing, struggling to, and you do see that Sion gets really hammered against the minions. He has to use a pot. Yeah, he's gonna die against the ghosts. I'm gonna say ghosts. And I'm gonna be forced to play extremely defensive, very defensive way there, because you do see Sona getting hit by the tower there, but it doesn't really matter since she is going to be able to heal up basically all of her health. So I'm just gonna speed this up because there's not much happening. You do see a ping mid there, so I am gonna show that. And he's gonna go in and use his slow, which is probably not the best way to put it, but I think that's gonna be very close to Ashe dying. But yeah, top gets the first blood, and it was 2 for 1 top, I think. Yeah, 2 for 1, and that went well for them. But yeah, you do see my form is really terrible. It was actually one of the best on my team, and I'm soloing VS2, and it's I don't know. I'm basically saying that there's a ward there because in case sometime Trodo came to gank, it would definitely be useful for him to know that instead of waiting, he'd just charge in. I did call a miss, and I did see Sion going off mid. So I'm basically going to take advantage of that time and farm and push a bit the lane. And you do see that I'm back to full HP from the very bad start. I'm going to go around, hope for the best, but she does flash. So now I see that he's going to be trying to probably come around and stun, but I'm going to go through the brush quick enough so that he doesn't. I'm going to talk about my masteries. I think if I remember, I went for 11-0-19, which is one of my very special ways of playing a champion. I am going to try and kill the Sona here. You do see me going in, but there is an exhaust. I do use my ult. I do one of those things, and then I realize, wait, Sion is probably going to hammer me, and even Sona hits me really hard. He does use his flash there, and I use mine. The reason why it was on 130 and I couldn't, and I still managed to use it, is a glitch with the long recorder, the program I use to record. When I accelerate, you see that the time still goes at the same rate. So, yeah. Anyway, I am pinging Sona for quite a while now, and he doesn't come. I see him do his shield. I'm thinking, well, he can't stun me now, so I just go in and attack him and see what damage I can do. I see Soraka doing some damage there. I'm thinking, nah, I'm not gonna be able to go there on time. So I'm just gonna try and charge Sona again and hope for the best. But this runs off right after right before I managed to get an auto attack off. And yeah, you're gonna see me rage a bit because he is definitely not doing something that he normally does, which is he normally plays much better than this. He normally would have ganked about 2 or 3 times. I mean, the amount of time I'm pinging, he should have. And yeah, Sona's been on low health for a very long time, and he hasn't done anything about it. But it's fine, you know, it happens. So we're just going to end up hammering the tower here. Nothing very interesting, so I'm just going to speed this up. Shyvana does come back, but not much we can do. He is building his golden critical strike there. I think he just used his stun. I didn't see that the tower was actually hitting me there. I'm scared that he gets his stun up again, so I'm just gonna get out of there. You do see my armor and my magic resistance are extremely high. The reason for that is my runes and her ultimate's passive. She gets 15 armor and magic resist. She gets 15 armor and magic resist when she level 6, so it's her passive. And when she goes into dragon form, what's gonna happen is that she's gonna get that amount is gonna double. I didn't know that at the time. I thought it was only a normal passive. Anyway, here Sona is just gonna stay out and tank quite a few tower hits, and Sion too. She does use her ultimate a tiny bit too late, which ends up being extremely good for me, and I managed to get a very easy kill there. Him doing the same error as me, which was attacking under the turret. I'm just gonna go around and see what I can do, and she's gonna end up just flashing out because that was probably not necessary, but she would have lost huge amounts of health. So here I'm just gonna end up pushing the tower because I know that that she's basically tickling me. There's nothing else to say. And you see that she actually loses more health just right by the minions. I have a very good armor and magic resist at this point, and it's basically gonna be hell for them to kill me. Shyvana does come back. I am gonna do the extremely stupid thing here. Look what's gonna happen. He's gonna attack. I'm just gonna ult in, hope for the best, you know. He's gonna push him there. He's gonna flash out. And I'm thinking, okay, well, never mind, tower, so that's back. No, he's gonna go in. He's gonna get stunned. I'm gonna try and defend and help him, but Ashe does a perfect arrow. Just hits me straight down here into the tower range, and that's gonna be my death basically. But that was a very good arrow by Ashe, and yeah. Top is gonna destroy a turret. Apparently Tryndamere is fed, and he is. He has 500. Very good score. Yeah. And I'm just gonna and I'm saying that bot is down because, I mean, I had to back once and the tower took in so much damage. But it's fine, you know. Here I'm gonna be rushing a war mogs, because I do realize I do need the health at this point of the game, because the Sion is hitting me for very hard. And yeah, Sion is really much being a kind of a threat, because if late game he managed to get his ult up with some correct items, he's gonna be extremely hard to take down. And Ashe too is definitely being a problem with her arrows, and if she managed to get arrows like that off later on, it's gonna be a pretty big problem. So here what I do is I just continue farming up and and taking down towers. There's really nothing much going on. Here I do see that there's Ashe. I'm thinking, okay, well I can kill Ashe. So I see that there's 3 of them now, so I'm just gonna go through the wall here. I am gonna get ultied. I'm very low. I'm gonna wait for her to heal me, and I'm gonna get no assist for Sona, which is kind of a shame. Here I didn't want to KS so I just didn't even try. here I just get close, I do some damage, etc, etc. Yeah, he's complaining a bit of a chaos there, but it's fine, you know. Chaos is kind of like kill secured, I guess. So here, instead of getting my Warmog or my boots, or something like that, I do realize that most of their damage comes from Scion and Ash. And Teemo later on, you'll see that he does actually hit quite hard compared to the others. So I'm thinking, okay, well I'm going to have to rush some armor. And that's going to be basically what I'm going to do right here. I'm going to go off and farm a tiny bit. Nothing wrong with that. Because with Shyvana, she's an extremely, she's a very good farmer. Here I'm just finishing this minion wave, just going to use some of my spells to her ass. And they are doing dragon. So I'm going to come, but I'm going to be a tiny bit late. So I'm just going to turn back. I do see that the Shaco comes in. He has no mana. And he's going to stay there. He's going to go in. I mean, this was an extremely terrible thing. I'm just going to get in there, you know, because with my AoE, I should get a few assists if we get any kills. You know, I get a kill there. I'm going to try and ult out, but I'm going to fall on a Teemo mushroom and I'm going to die. So Tristana, I don't know what she does. She flashed and did her bouncy thingy to go back in, and that was very bad for us. That was definitely a bad battle for us. We died. 3 of us died for 1. Now you see I rushed to my. I didn't rush a Warmog, but I did get a Sunfire cape because with the Sunfire you get assists, which mean I get more gold basically, and then I can get my other items, and it does give me a good amount of armor and a passive damage that is definitely useful for farming and for doing damage. I do see that they're there. She's hanging around, so they're getting completely owned by our AP Soraka there. So I'm just gonna be coming around, trying to get the kill on this Ash, but she's gonna juke me pretty bad. I thought she was gonna go through there. She probably should have. But they wouldn't have changed much. I'm asking for the farm here because Soraka, you don't really expect her wanting too much farm, but she's actually doing quite well. She's 4-1-3, very good score for, I mean,